Hi everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Sips with Pretty, where we talk about life, culture, love, and everything in between over a virtual cup of tea. I'm your host, Pretty T, and today I'm going to talk about something close to my heart. We are literally diving into dating culture and comparing courtship and public display of affection between very different worlds, the Gambia and United States of America. So grab your favorite drink. Mine is baobab juice from the Gambia. I love baobab. Let's start from my home. Dating back home in the Gambia, what can I say? It is discreet. We don't exactly grow up hearing our parents say "I love you" or seeing couples hold hands in public places like the market. In fact, PDA is often considered disrespectful, especially around elders. When two people are interested in one another, the relationship is always kept quiet, almost coded. You might see them walk near each other, talk on the phone until late night, or exchange sweet messages, but that's about it. Most courtship is low key and respectful. A society that values modesty, because especially for women, even things like hugging your boyfriend in public, that might raise an eyebrow or spark gossip. I remember like 2 years ago, and I was dating this guy, and like we went out for a party, and then like when I tried to like even hug him or like hold his hand, this is a party, we're all young people there, and then I try to hold his hand or just be close to him, he gets so scared and all of that, and he'll be like, I remember him saying like pretty PDA. Like he's so scared of PDA, and I'll make fun of him and call him and say you, because I'm a Mandinka woman, and I was like, you are a Mandinka man. Why are you doing this and all of that? But yeah, that shows how much even men are not allowed to show PDA in public, talk less of a woman in the Gambian culture. And let's be real, many romantic relationships happen under the radar because parents aren't always supportive of dating before marriage. I'm saying this from experience. It's very traditional in that sense. The expectation is that you date with purpose and marry and ideally involve the family. I remember when I started dating in the Gambia, I was like maybe very young. I was in my like high school. No, I was in middle school. And we're not even, it's not even a date. You like this boy and they like you. And I was one time like standing like outside, like talking with this boy, and my uncle came, and he was so mad at me. I don't want to say the word. He flogged me for doing that. He actually like flogged me for doing that. And I remember like how I was so scared to actually be in a relationship with anyone. In the United States, where dating feels like it's been exported straight from Hollywood, I mean, here courtship often feel bold and open, and let's be honest, sometimes a little fast compared to the Gambian standard. People go on dating with someone they just met, whether online or in person, and it's normal to say things like "I like you" or even "I love you" early on. Public display of affection. Oh, they are everywhere. Couples hugging, kissing, holding hands, even in the grocery stores. Nobody really like bat an eye on you, and it's not seen as disrespectful. If something is seen as natural. In fact, if you don't show affection in public, your partner may ask, are you embarrassed of them? And dating culture here in the US embrace experimentation, open communication, and emotional expression. People talk about love language, emotional ability, red flags, words I never have in the Gambia. This is crazy. As someone who live in both cultures, sometimes I feel like I'm walking in a tightrope. In the Gambia, I was taught to be modest, to guide my feelings, and to keep relationship private. But in the US, I'm learning how to communicate, openly express affection without shame, and embrace being seen. I remember the first time I hugged someone I was dating in public here in the US, and I was so nervous. I looked around and I was saying to myself, I hope my uncles and my aunties don't see me doing this. That's crazy. But here is what I realized: neither culture is wrong, they are just different. In the Gambia, love is quiet and deep. In the US, love is loud and free. Both have beauty, both have challenges, and I think that's the beauty of it. So, whether you're from Banjul or Boston, here is what I have to leave you with. Culture shape how we love, but love itself is universal. Respect your root, but allow yourself to grow. If you're dating cross culture, communicate, ask questions, set expectation, and be open to learn about each other's love language. Well, that's all I have for you today on Sips with Pretty. If you enjoyed this episode, share it with your friends and family. Leave a comment, suggest a topic for me. And especially if you're dating cross culture, I would love to hear your story. Until next time, keep sipping, stay pretty, and keep loving in your own ways.